The ORI has received readings of 2 deep-sea fish that require immediate documentation. Your assistance is necessary as soon as possible. Ready for launch.
Down into the watery depths you sink. Your second mission as Deep Sea Illustrator for the Oceanic Research Institute has begun. As your depth gauge hits 2,000 meters, your vessel slows to a halt. You switch on your lights, illuminating a small, slender fish measuring around 10 inches in length, suspended in the void. The jaws on this fish measure nearly a quarter of its overall body length and are filled with needle-sharp teeth. The underside of its mouth is completely exposed, with no skin covering the bottom of its jaws. Its body is long and slender, with large fins positioned near its small, almost disproportionately sized tail. You notice 2 light-producing organs, known as photophores, located directly beneath the fish's eyes. One emits a blue-green light, while the other emits a red light, completely invisible to the vast majority of creatures living at this immense depth. You also note the fish's incredibly large eyes, specially adapted to detect the red light emitted by its own photophores, a spotlight effect visible only to itself. As you observe the loosejaw, another fish swims into view, a small lanternfish measuring only a few inches in length. Quick as a flash, the loosejaw springs into action. You watch as its mouth completely unhinges, opening to a width you did not think possible. The loosejaw engulfs the lanternfish, sinking its needle-sharp teeth deep into the body. You now understand why this species earned the name loosejaw. You watch as it swallows what is potentially the only large meal it may catch for several days to several weeks. This does not prove to be a major issue, however, as contrary to what it may seem, this fish actually consumes mostly small crustaceans, known as copepods, which are far more prevalent and easier to catch than larger prey. The loosejaw slowly slips back into the darkness, and as you watch it disappear, you scan your initial illustration to be sent back to ORI headquarters. With your first deep dive complete, you begin to ascend towards the surface in search of your second and final species. As you near 1,250 meters, you begin to see a faint spot of light in the darkness. You switch on your light to illuminate the second species, the Triplewart Seadevil, a species of deep sea anglerfish. This specimen measures nearly 17 inches in length and has a very strangely shaped body. Its head makes up half of its total length, and protruding from the top is a long appendage with a light-producing organ at the end called an esca. You take special note of how this is used to lure unsuspecting prey into the anglerfish's strike distance. When closed, the mouth appears almost vertical, and the fish possesses fins with very few rays per fin. It appears to be a very weak swimmer, supporting its bulbous body with the constant flicking of its pectoral fins. You make note that this is a female, apparent by both the size and appearance of the fish. You also note that this species exhibits extreme sexual dimorphism, meaning there's clear and distinct difference between the male and female. The males measure a maximum of 1 centimeter in length and exhibit parasitic tendencies, being unable to survive successfully without help from the female. Male sea devils bite into the female's stomach and over time fuse with her, sharing a circulatory system and gaining all necessary nutrients from the female. The sea devil's body appears scaleless, but is covered in small, needle-like spines. Its overall coloration is jet black, helping camouflage it from predators in the deep. You have now documented all the necessary data required for this fish, and you begin your final ascent to the surface as you scan your illustration to be sent back to ORI headquarters. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing, turning on post notifications, dropping a like, and leaving a comment down below about something you might have learned about one of these fish that really stuck out to you. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you in the next one.